All right, ladies and gentlemen, so breaking news here, just coming into Brandon's World. It's 5:15 p.m. I just got off of work. We're gonna have to reshuffle the entire intro around because Bill Belichick is the new head coach of North Carolina. A move that I said I did not think would happen, a move that I said didn't make any sense to happen. Folks, it is happening. Bill Belichick has been named the North Carolina head coach. At the time of this recording, no further details have been announced in terms of contract of money or anything. We can obviously speculate what this means for Belichick and his NFL future. Just wow, wow, wow. This was something that when I recorded my Christmas special last week, that by the way is going to air December 20th, I said if this move does happen, when I was recapping my top 10 2024 sports stories, if Belichick were to go to North Carolina, it would be the biggest sports story of the year. Bigger story than Shohei Ohtani going to the Dodgers. Bigger story than the Chiefs going back to back. Bigger story than Caitlin Clark. Bigger story than the media rights deals. This is a move that last year, if you would have told me at this time, when Belichick was relieved of his duties in New England, I would have told you no shot in hell would Bill Belichick go from the NFL to college football, a place where his mentor, old Coach Nick Saban, left the sport because he didn't want to deal with recruiting. He didn't want to deal with NIL. He did not want to have to deal with the transfer portal and the mess that's going on right now in college football. Maybe this speaks to Bill Belichick's inability to get an NFL head coaching job because, as I speculated, I don't think many NFL executives really want Belichick because it's going to take him a few years to build the program. He's 72 years old, and we know Belichick's general manager history in New England. When was the last time he turned the Pro Bowl player? We're talking Rob Gronkowski here. Maybe I'm talking specifically on the offense side of the ball. So, you know, I personally think this is Belichick's way of. I think he's going to be there for 1 year. I think he's going to be at North Carolina for 1 year. I think he's going to give the job to his son, Steve Belichick, because that was reported in these negotiations that it would be essentially written into his contract in this 400-page binder that Bill has, basically his philosophy on football. I don't know what him and his 23-year-old girlfriend have been working on. Maybe they're gonna like living in the North Carolina area. I don't know. Um, Maybe this is Steve Belichick's way of him eventually being the new head coach of North Carolina. I don't know. Steve seems very similar to his dad in that regard. I get it. Belichick wants to do his son a favor. I don't know. Maybe this will be Belichick's way to get back into the NFL. Maybe he uses this as a way to get Steve Belichick the job back. Then maybe he goes to Jacksonville or somewhere else if that job were to open up or whatever. I don't see Bill Belichick recruiting 19-year-old kids to come play with him for 3, 4 years. I don't know of many kids knowing the Belichick stories and hearing how he was in New England, the do your job mantra. I don't know if many kids would want to come play for Belichick, especially in the offense side of the ball. Who knows if the likes of Josh McDaniels or Matt freaking Patricia. Could you imagine Matt Patricia in college football coaching young kids? Because I can't. Um, Josh McDaniels, some of these Belichick guys that have sort of came with him, a Joe Judge, if you will, coaching college football. I just don't see it. I think it is a horrendous move. I think it's going to be a disaster. You hear it here first. I am absolutely shocked if you cannot tell by my voice right now. Bill Belichick is the new head coach of North Carolina. Like that clip from the Brand's World podcast? If so, make sure you go down there and hit that subscribe button. While you're down there hitting the subscribe button, make sure to also hit the notification bell so you never miss another upload. And make sure you check out all the other clips from the Brand's World podcast right here on YouTube.